Okay, I think we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you are in the world and when you're watching. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Lyonsview Realty Financial Fridays. My name is Clara Lyons-DeVaughn, and I am the broker owner of Lyonsview Realty. We provide residential, commercial for small businesses, and nonprofits and property management services. We also have resources for real estate pre-licensing, continuing education classes, homebuyer financing, down payment and closing cost assistance, homeowner and distressed housing solutions, and health, wealth, and education coaching. So I just want to thank you for tuning in today to Lyonsview Realty Financial Fridays broadcast. Please subscribe to my Facebook and YouTube channel, and you can like and share this broadcast with others. If you want to find additional Lyonsview Financial Fridays content, you can find it on Facebook. You can also find it on YouTube at Clara Lyons-DeVaughn, and get connected with me at bit.ly/Lyonsview Lifestyle. Bit.ly Lyonsview Lifestyle. Got a lot of great information, resources, down payment assistance information. So definitely connect with Lyonsview Lifestyle. So who are we? Who is Lyonsview Realty? We are committed to ensuring that you have the resources, the information, and the tips to assist you in making the best financial decisions. Because why? I want to maximize your wealth building power now and in the future. And Financial Fridays is the way that I help you stay current on those trends that impact your bottom line. So I want to thank you again for tuning in. And today we are going to be talking about what the seller is looking for when they are considering your offer, right? And there are basically three things. Price is not the only thing. There are three things that the seller is looking for. They are looking for price, they are looking at financing, and they are looking at terms. I'll say that again. They're looking at price, financing, and terms. As you know, this is a bananas market. It is just crazy for buyers because we are definitely in a seller's market, and you want to have all of your ducks in order when you are presenting your offer. So you need to know the mindset of the sellers so that you can make the best offer and hopefully be successful. So let's deal with the first one, price. People think, oh, the highest price is going to win the offer sometimes. But basically, the seller is really looking to do two things. They want to cover their expenses and they want to make a profit, right? They want to cover their expenses, what they paid for the home when they purchased it. Maybe they put improvements into the home to make it nice for them and also nice for you. So they want to cover those expenses. Um, Maybe they have some debts out there that, back tax debts or upcoming tax bill, a child that they need to send to college. And those might be incentives of what they're looking for in their profit margin, right? Which gets us to the second thing that a seller is looking for in the price. They want to make profit. They want to come out hopefully ahead of where they were when they initially purchased the property and before they incurred all of the expenses that either make the house wonderful or expenses that they need to deal with. So, what is the next thing other than the price? Because, of course, they want the highest price. They want to get the maximum amount of profit on that property. But the next thing that they're looking at in your particular offer is financing, right? Financing. And financing looks like a couple of different things. It can be cash financing, it can be the type of loan that you have, or it could be the type of assistance that your financing is requiring, whether you're requiring the seller to give back some of their profit to help you in the transaction, or if you're looking for an outside party like a grant or um, a family member to give you money to help with that transaction. So cash, of course, is king. Who doesn't want cash? It doesn't have a lot of stipulations with it. You can close quickly. You don't have an appraisal of the property that's required for cash. Cash is king, and you can close quickly. So cash, of course, would be um, or could potentially be a number one reason for a seller to accept your offer over another one. The second is the type of loan that you have. So we know that there are FHA loans, there are conventional loans, there are fixer loans, all kinds of loans out there that a buyer might have. And not only are they looking at the loan, they're looking at your lender as well, right? So if you have a conventional loan, in this market, the conventional loan is trumping the FHA loan. And the FHA is a really good product. It's stable for the buyer. At the end of the day, the seller is going to get the same amount of money, but the conventional loan appraisal is not as stringent as the FHA, or the VA appraisal doesn't have as many requirements for the seller. So a conventional will trump an FHA. So you got cash trumps conventional, conventional trumps FHA, and in all of those situations, assistance. If you are requiring the seller to give you back money in the transaction, or if you have to wait for a grant, which takes a little bit longer, or for someone else to give you some money to assist in closing that transaction, that is going to be something that the seller is going to consider when looking at your offer. And then the third thing is terms. Terms. And terms really breaks down to time, money, and things related to the property condition. So the seller is saying, okay, how long is it going to take to close this transaction, right? Cash, you might be able to close in 2 weeks. With a loan, 3 weeks, 30 days, 60 days, sometimes 45 days, 2 months, depending if you have a grant program that you're waiting on getting that information back from. Time is a consideration for the seller in turn when they're looking at the terms of your offer. So it's not always that more time is less, that's not always the case. Sometimes the seller may need to find another property, right? So they might require more time. They may need to wait until this property closes before they can purchase another property. So they may want to have your offer be contingent on them finding another property. So time works in the opposite way in that scenario. So it doesn't always have to be the least amount of time. It could be more time, but how you structure that, what you're offering the seller. Are you allowing them to rent back the property after you've closed so that they can use, those funds to get into that next property? All of those terms affect the seller's decision. Money, do they have to give you a seller assist? How is the appraisal going to stack up? In this market, when it's a seller's market, sometimes people are offering over the asking price. Are you willing to pay the difference between what it appraises for and the final offer price? That's a money conversation. Um, are you asking again for seller assist? That affects their money. And again, the property condition. Are there things in that property that you want? Or when you do your inspection, are you willing to waive the inspection? If the property looks to be in pretty good condition, you might waive the inspection. But some people are purchasing properties that need a few things and saying, okay, I'll deal with all of that if you accept my offer. So at the end of the day, the seller is looking at the price that you're offering, they're looking at the financing that you're coming with, and they're looking at all of the terms or the conditions that you are um, requesting of them or waiving to make kind of sweeten the pot or sweeten the deal. And it's not always price. It's not always the highest price that gets the property. Although in a seller's market, the seller can expect to get more for their property than in a buyer's market. Right now, inventory is tight. So a lot of multiple offers are going on. So just take all of those things into consideration. Be ready. And we're not going to talk about being ready today. That's going to be another part of the offer series. So come back and join us again on another Friday. So I just want to thank you for tuning in today. Um, Remember to like and share this broadcast with others, if whether you're watching it live or you are watching the replay. Just if you have any questions or comments, you can put those down in the chat section. Reach out to me, or you can contact anyone on our team at bit.ly Lyonsview Lifestyle. And remember that we are here. Financial Fridays is here to provide you with resources, information, and tips on trends that impact your bottom line. So I hope you got something of value again today. Thank you for watching. Um, yeah, thank you for watching. And as always, sending love, light, and prayers to anyone who has lost a loved one. If you have anyone in the hospital for whatever reason, um, if you are impacted by physical distancing, whether it be across state lines or, we're getting back into the swing of things in the midst of this pandemic. So things have opened up quite a bit. So hopefully you are staying safe while you're out there, but especially to our essential employees, to those people who service us on a day-to-day basis, real estate professionals, healthcare, transportation, food, fire, police, and especially our leadership. Just want to encourage everyone to take care of yourself, take care of your family, and definitely stay safe. My name is Clara Lyons-DeVaughn. Financial Fridays streams live on Facebook and YouTube on Fridays at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can watch the replay any old time. So feel free to join us. Until then, keep living your best life and have a great day.